Hey, what's going on everyone? This is JoeYoursTruly, back with some more Wayne's gameplay. We're actually going to be playing Grux in the offlane because I'm noticing like a trend of people actually banning Grux. And I thought it's more like a kind of like a low elo kind of thing. Oh, people hate playing against Grux offlane, let's ban him. But no, he's actually doing pretty well across all lanes at the moment. And I think part of it is he's just a really like strong like laner, which is a given, right? But I think kind of like what the meta's at right now is like Grux kind of just wins most matchups. For the most part, and then like the builds he usually goes, like the good builds, actually make him like really hard to kill. So I'm actually running like a build that is gonna sound pretty weird, but trust me, it's actually kind of cooking. We're gonna go Tainted Blade first. It's kind of like the whole build you had before, where you used to go Augmentation first, because Augmentation was just a really strong power item that gives you all the stats, and build to haste is like really dang good. But Augmentation is kind of dead-ish. I seen one of some builds on other heroes that run Augmentation, but I still think that item's kind of dead. So we can't really run like the Aug Ashbringer combo anymore, but instead we just do a Tainted Blade, because it kind of feels a similar role of just giving you all the stats you want and just being like a just an item you just can go first all the time and be really good. Against Roomba, I play against him a lot of times, so he definitely knows his stuff pretty well. So Yuri didn't got banned, and I didn't feel like playing her because I want to showcase the Grux pick more than anything. So that's why you're gonna see her being picked up this game. So Yuri is like it's a safe ban, I would say. But Aquan's also a good ban. Faye Mount Rainer are like the two most banned heroes right now. So you're gonna see some mixture of like Aquan or Yuri kind of making it through the draft for the most part. So it just really depends on what kind of lobby you're in. So we're just gonna go really hard on that, just punishing her walking up and just jumping on the E immediately. Yeah, you see why Yuri's banning a lot. She kind of does a lot of dashing around and pretty like nasty combos. So what I might try to do more is like save my E for when she's trying to trade aggressively to me, just so I can drop her dashing and get some hits in. Because she's gonna try to mock me and then kind of go in. So I can kind of play around that for the most part. I'm gonna just kind of push this out. Just kind of give this old shove in, walk it down. So there we go. Lane is at a pretty good spot. We have to kind of farm all of that. So I can kind of go ahead, stop the teal buff. Try to get some of my mana back as well. Alright, she's sort of walking towards me. Okay, looks like she's just giving up and just letting me have the buff. So I won't even use my RB, so I can save the mana a bit more. Missed some melee minions, but that's honestly fine. Because I denied the teal buff more than anything. And she has to level up on me because there's a couple minions right there that's like building up, so I should actually not play too aggressively, especially since I'm down a level. And I'm just letting this wave push out to me, essentially. So see how she kind of went really hard? Oh my god, this bouncing is pretty awkward. So it wasn't like the cleanest like engage, but it's just more the fact that she's abusing like all the dashes and stuff, and she's also like a level up on me, so I do actually have to take a reset now. See balls right there especially, so it's it's like one of these matchups where it's pretty like stat checky, right? And that's why you have to really play around the like levels more than anything, and that's why I kind of lose that trade, even though I kind of play well into going around and all that. So I'm gonna take a reset. I'm gonna be able to get most of these minions though, so it's actually not too bad still. So just do my best to last hit all these minions. I was able to get most of them, and most importantly, now I can freeze at this tower right here. So yeah, you saw in the beginning, like this is a pretty stacked lobby because internal MMR plays a pivotal role in what matches you get. So even though I'm bronze 1, I'm playing against ex-Paragon players, playing against a lot of plats. I think there was a diamond in this game. It is what it is. It really makes me hate grinding rank because even though my VP gains are higher on the lose mode games because I'm playing against like top players right now in every single game, so it's just doesn't really help me climb faster if anything. So it might be kind of rough trying to climb the gold if I'm playing against the top players like 24/7 and a lot of fighting happening in left already. Huh. I guess I really want to play around the Shaper buff or something, which I think that's sort of what the meta's at. It's like, even I guess off lane, you can't just go Worm permanent. That's kind of disgusting that this whole meta is kind of incentivizes you to play Snowbally. Like, no, not Snowbally, aim whammy, rather than actually playing like a mobile strategy. Yeah, so he just really went it down like mid and just got like 1 kill and 3 assists. So I don't know like if my team just didn't play that as well or if I have to roam or not. Because I'm half tower already. Yoi's missing all these minions, so she's gonna get kind of outscaled by me eventually. Like, this is a lot of minions she lost, and she's like still a down level on me even with all of that. So honestly, it's not bad. Okay. I don't think. Oh, and now I have to blink. So I'll just kind of walk all the way back. So I mean, they got my blink, but I got so much gold from all of that. That was kind of crazy. So I'll go back to lane. Is Faye backing? If she... Trying to see if she's backing or if I go mid. Oh, I go mid. If Faye's gonna stick around my side longer, I might as well temporarily swap places with her, so we make sure that we can kind of not overlap on the same lane in terms of farming. So I'll probably push out this wave and then go for like the river buff, for example. What are you doing? There's no way you just walk into that. That is crazy. What she did. So it looks like we're all just kind of doing a more permanent lane swap for now. Oh, my E miss. Overgrowth? Okay, so she's gonna be healing a bit more, but that's why it's nice to have the anti-healing for the most part. Oh, on my way. I didn't realize that Bo's is already on the jungle. Okay. Can we just go in right here? I feel like... Alright. I'm trying to kill the jungler first. Alright, all of them have the blinks. So I'm just trying to like find a way for my weapon to go in and clean up, but he's not able to. The Rampage might be able to clean up right here. It was just unfortunate that my ultimate, because then otherwise I think I'd win that so hard. So, I mean, I got like, what, 3 blinks out of that fight? So, it was just unlucky that the whole enemy team have all the blinks, even though they got a bunch of kills earlier. I kind of assumed the enemy team used their blinks to get the kills earlier, but I guess they did not. Which, it's kind of like boohoo, right? But, I think there could have been a way we can get more kills out of that. It just didn't line up at all. And especially the Rampage. I think Rampage could went in and clean up. If anything, they're all low, they use all the blink, they have no ultimate. Like, that could have been like a bunch of kills to my Rampage, but he got scaled and never went in. Yep, the meta is just literally just like just permanent one, I guess. And that's what the Yo is doing. So yeah, my team is always getting super tilted. So that's always not the greatest sign. So it pushes out. And I guess I should start the roam a bit more. Might as well try to use my lead. Boss is right there on the 3 cam. I'll just be a little bit annoying and try to pick some of these minions from the boss. XD. Well, are you mad? Oh, Yoi just coming back to left again. I see. Well, we have the river buff right there, so I might go with there. The only problem is Rampage is not going for that objective. But do buff. There we go. I'll just go mid. Deco's just saying mid a lot, so there might be a fight happening over here soon. Okay, so they're kind of playing around the shape of buff. I thought the Fae was gonna rotate to that, but I guess not. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of still getting a feel for how people are playing, and I played with teams that play so aggressive on the shaper buffs, and there are other teams that kind of let the enemy team steamroll them a little bit in terms of like just teaming up objectives left and right, and kind of seems like we'll play on that kind of team where I'm trying to match the enemy team's aggressiveness, just constantly roaming them around the map. But yeah, I'm not really clicking with my team right now. Joey has a mini prime buff, it seems like. I'm kind of even in terms of items. Huh? Are you gonna be able to get? Okay. Interesting stuff. Okay. Not sure what that was all about. Okay. Yeah, kind of hard to catch the Yoi when I want to. So I'm gonna just kind of. Oh wow, okay. I guess Talons was looking at white for whatever reason. Just trying to play around the Yoi a lot, I guess. Okay. Deca too? Okay. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, huh? The good thing I fake roamed that, because that kind of allowed me to escape all of those ganks, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I can kind of slam her. It's just hard to go for the fishing kill. For the most. Oh, he got outplayed. I CC him out of his Q and his ultimates. That's what makes Grux pretty strong. Is because he's very easy. It's very easy for the Grux to interrupt. Like Q's like the Yo who's like so successful to the CC. So speaking of which, 70, 40. I might try to go for a Q flash to kill. Actually. So we could maybe get mid. I don't think we are gonna go mid. Yeah, we're gonna do the feint twos. So I'm gonna actually. They should be fine. Surely, right? I just really want. Yeah, there we go. I'll go follow them because it might get. Yeah, they're getting baited into a fight. So I have to just grab the river buff regardless for the mana. Okay, just making sure the web is all good. Alright, now we're gonna go help him. I'll have the CC. Just kind of play bodyguard for the web. Interrupt her. Nice. Okay, we saved the webnet. That's huge. We have no mana is the another issue, so I'm gonna take the reset. Wait till him Faye can kind of cover mid for a bit. Get myself Ashbringer. Iceskorn Talons. Pick up some HP. Yeah, since I have the tower knocked down right side, I can feel pretty comfortable with just roaming now. Which I guess I should be doing that earlier, but again, I'm trying to get used to this new meta of just permanent roaming, which is I'm not quite used to it because it turns this game into more of a brawl rather than like a. Turns this game more into a brawl rather than strategy is the thing. Oh, went that way. Well, Mo's right there. We catch him, right? Nice kill. So yeah, I'm just kind of knowing my wave right side, but I guess it really doesn't matter. What matters more is just snowballing and going for all these kills. Oh, Bolas just got clapped. Yeah, we can definitely do the whole mini prime. Not mini prime, the shaper buff that's supposed to spawn in. Hey, what's up? So Bolas is dead. I'm Grux. I can kind of like do a lot of sustained damage for my rampage. I really want that river buff though. So I'll yoink it. Alright, it goes down. Why she keeps bouncing off my head this game? Oh wow, my RB still didn't connect. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick reset just so I can fight with 4 HP. Bolt's gonna come in pretty soon, that's why I had to back off for now. And we're going Salvation is the third item that I saw is really doing good on him. So it's kind of like our 2 core items. Now we build more like kind of boozery, even full tank if anything. So we can go for like Draconum, for example, against like the Yoi, and then like we can go like Boy Helm pretty soon as well. I get to use this ult to get out, so my ult didn't do much too. Didn't quite reach, that's fine. I might have to go right. I wasn't sure if Yo was pushing that lane or not. Okay, Yo sees me. Oh, my Q didn't hit the decker because she jumped over it. Unlucky. Okay. Trying to stone them up a little bit. Nice Q. Maybe I should save my Q for the rampage stun. Back off a little bit. We're fighting, so I'm gonna try to go in. Got hurt, that's nice. Unfortunately, the weapon is gonna go down. Okay. Yo is going pretty hard, follow the back line. Got the kill. So I think we go Feint too, so I agree. I really need this river buff, thank you, rampage. Yeah, it really is just to know side lanes as offlane and just go well mid. Because I think I keep saying like this turning to AWM meta, but I'm not quite saying why. And I think it's because I wasn't 100% sure. But now I'm kind of feeling like the reason is because these like shaper buffs just give you a core team like global XP gold, I think. Or there's something that changes with the XP economy. Because the whole reason why you wouldn't normally want to just perma roam is because you lose out on farm and like gold and XP. But these shaper buffs gives your whole team like global gold and XP. So you actually just want to roam more because you can offset losing out on farming by just killing people and going for these buffs. Is what is happening right here. Okay, you see the bow is right there. I'm just saying if the bows are gonna go in or not. Just trying to play a little bit slow. Trying to go in the Yoi because I want to lock it down. Try and knock her up. Now we can go on to counters. I fling. I think we just go for mini prime. I might. Alright. That's my bad. I was trying to take it because I was gonna maybe like use it to go back in, but I didn't see the fade was half mana, so that's my bad. So let's see. I'm definitely stronger than this Murdoch. The only issue is I don't have my ult, but it seems like it's gonna back off anyways. Okay, he took the 3 cam. I'm gonna try and sneak around this Murdoch. He might hit this way. No? Oh, he's just running away because he probably sees me. I'm still coming in. Hi. So we can attack the Shaper because it's about to spawn in. I'm gonna hold this. Alright, looks like we're backing off for now. I'm really strong, so I'm pretty good to stay around here a bit longer. I'm trying to flame the Decker, but my emote wheel is just failing me right now. Trying to bait my witch to just walk up to her is another reason why I'm just sitting right there. Okay. Probably have to go for a pick before we do any big boy buff. See, the bow is right there. Ren is walking in, so... I don't like how this Revenant is standing so close. But I think he has that confidence, I guess. So... Yuri is just pushing mid. Oh, I think... Nice kill. Alright, I think we just go for the buff now, right? Try to lock it down! Yep, she doesn't get to play the game. Knock her up. Nice. I did just go for Shapen though. Nice. Wow. What a good place by the team. They were super tilted in the beginning, they were behind, but now we're just clobbering them like crazy. I think honestly going orb is probably better, because that buff is a bit more substantial. But again, like anything that gives your whole team global gold and XP just helps you just snowball harder and harder. Yep, oh yeah, we have to take care of the side lane. Might actually lose that inhibitor, which is actually pretty bad. Alright, we have Feint too, so we have to group up for Feint too, so we have to maybe contest them going on no prime. It really depends on how the enemy team is going to play this out. So, side lanes are being covered. I'll just kind of hover mid / Feint tooth pit to kind of go ball it out with anyone. Get some boys down. Oh, looking. Dang. Maybe we can still go on this Murdoch if the Rampage wants to go. I'm gonna just force this because I'm trying to get my. Oh, wait, Rampage doesn't want to go in on that. Okay, interesting. He's just going for the solo. Yeah, because now Boas is Now we just go turn on Boas. He yoinked me, and he'll die for it. Trying to CC the Yuri. Holy, I'm 1 HP. I'm gonna die to the Decker. But honestly, I kinda hard carried that fight a little bit. Because, like, you see exactly why Grux is, like, so dang good right now. He's literally like the best frontliner you can have for in terms of like soaking up damage CC and not putting a lot of damage. Like this because like right now, like I see again why the Grux is starting to get banned a lot. Because he's just so good in these 5v5s. Like he's just always a menace in these fights, as long as he doesn't die too fast. So if you bring like Skyspeeder and then like Rapture, you're not gonna really feel him being that impactful. But if you go with this build that's being most used on him with Tainted Blade, Ashbringer, and then go full tank after that, you're gonna be a frontline menace. You're gonna do so much damage, you're gonna be hard to kill, and you're gonna have so much CC. Because you see, I'm just completely shutting down like the Yuri a lot, the Talons, the Boas, like all of them just hate when I'm just on top of them doing like 3 different forms of CC and damage. So yeah, like I see exactly why Grux is just such a good pick right now, especially since the meta is just very 5v5 roam a lot, and Grux does fit into that pretty dang well. Oh yeah, the team is coming in. Just I might have to get off this a little bit because I'm taking too much damage. I really do want to face tank this because I'm already like a third of my HP. Well, at least Deco's helping us take this buff. XD. I'll reset because I'm actually seeing a Draconum, so that's a pretty big power spike. Honestly, I'm not really feeling the damage from counts a whole lot. I'm feeling a lot from like the Murdoch, the Boris Yuri. So I can go Gaia Greaves, which gives me like more haste, more armor, more health, movement speed. Really, really good for us. House is just trying to like draw attention away, so I might go left, depending on if she still commits to that push or not. But I think me being here at these fights is like very good. Okay. Trying to like keep space because they're gonna try. Okay. They're trying to chase me down hard, but they're knowing my team pushing right, so they eventually have to decide defend core or defend the T2 mid tower. So Count might be behind me somewhere, because it looks like she backed off from the Fae coming to the left. Yeah, see her mid. Oh, gee, yeah, he got caught out hard. So they're double blinking after him. With Bozo. That was a really good CT Shane. That was able to just completely lock the Yuri in, and she just not able to get out. So well played by JoeYoursTruly. Climb for another minute 30. That's actually a lot longer than I thought it would be still. Nice, live with an HP, easy. Salvation proc was super helpful. Getting the increased healing from Draconum too. Mother's trying to snipe. So I'm trying to like bait it out a little bit. Now it's not saying. Which I mean it's just GG's. It was like at that point, but yeah, a pretty good game. You can kind of see some of my frustration a little bit right there. Well, I'm starting to realize more and more that it's not just support or like these other roles that are just permanent roaming. It's also just offlane, it seems like. Well, it just doesn't seem like it's worthwhile split pushing or trying to like, what's the word? It's not worth trying to like make yourself like super strong by farming a lot offlane. You get super strong instead now by just roaming, go to kill the shaper buffs, go kill people, etc. etc. Because you saw like there was a certain point where I took like most down the tower, and then this Yuri was just like permanent roaming. She got like 1 kill, 3 assists, or 2 kill, 3 assists, something like that. But she was like even level with me, and she had about the same amount of gold, which I thought was crazy, right there. So this whole like rank kind of grind I'm doing is still like a learning process for me, and I think this is like more like higher elo stuff. This is like because higher elo is when you start to go ones to people that kind of min-maxing. They're really trying to abuse like what's the most profitable way to win games, right? So if you actually like right now, I'm like I'm bronze 1, but I'm playing against ex-Paragon players and playing, and in this lobby there was a bunch of like diamonds and plats and etc etc. So you probably only see a lot of this like roaming stuff in higher elos for the most part. I can't speak for what it's actually like in the more average like gold, silver, where a lot of people are at the moment, but still it's like I think what people tend to do anyways is they tend to roam a lot in the lower lobbies, so now you're kind of being enabled to do that and just constantly just fight, right? So yeah, this is kind of like where the meta is heading right now. I might do a tier list video because I've been doing a lot of games recently and getting a really good grip on this like meta, so I might actually sit down, kind of do a like tier list video That might actually be done on a live stream, just so I can kind of get some live feedback and see what you guys think for those who join me on that. But yeah, no. If you want to see the full build, so in the video description as always. And yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can do some more ranked games, but right now my queues are starting to get pretty long. Like, imagine like you're bronze 1 and you're stuck in queue for 15 minutes. That's exactly where I'm at right now, so it does make it harder to only do ranked content to get some this like content out to you guys. So I might bounce back and forth between ranked and nitro still for you guys. So but yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If not already, consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss a single beat by yours truly. But other than that, hope you guys have a great rest of your day here. Peace.